Welcome back, and today we're going to look at calculating percent and some different questions we can do that way. To start off, we're going to look at 100% of any number. So 100% of 100. We can do this and calculate two different ways. First way, we'll convert to a fraction, which means 100 per 100. Then we multiply times 100. That involves reducing, which means 1 times 100, so that will equal 100. Second way, we're going to look with a decimal. So we're going to look at 100% of 50. So our 100% when we convert to a decimal means I'm moving 2 decimal places to the left, and then I'm multiplying times 50. Again, this is 1 times 50. So 100% of any number will always be the same as that number. Let's look at a different percentage. Let's look at 68% of 21. Now I'm going to convert to my decimal and then multiply in my calculator, and I end up with 14.28. I can also use this with numbers larger than 100%. So 124% of 777 convert to a decimal, and I end up with 963.48. So look at a different example here. Let's look at 15% of 45. Again, converting to a decimal, then multiplying out, and I end up with 6.75. Now let's look at a little different problem. 15% of a number, so our number is unknown, is 14. What is that original number? Well, in this case, we're going to write it out just the same way, but instead of knowing our number, we're going to use a variable of n. Now I need to isolate my variable, which means dividing both sides by 15%. In this case, I'm going to convert to a decimal again, 14 divided by 0.15, and I end up with my original number, 93.33. Now let's look at a different problem. $25 is 75% of the price of a hat. What is the original full price? I'm going to set this up much the same. So we know 75 is our percent, so that will come first. And we're looking of, or multiplying times full price, which we don't know is what to use a variable. And that total will be 25. It's very similar to our last question. This time I converted to a decimal first. We're going to divide both sides by 0.75. So I have 25 divided by 0.75 equals n. And my original full price was $33.33. Another problem. What is the price after we add 5% GST of a jacket that's originally cost is $129.99? So there's two ways to solve this problem. The first way, we're going to calculate our GST first. So I convert to a decimal and multiply times my full price, which is 0.05 times $129.99. And I end up with $6.49, rounding up $6.50. I add those two together and I get a total of $136.49. The second way is I calculate both percents at the same time. So 105% times my original price will give me the exact same answer of $136.49. So the important thing today is to remember that when we're adding percentages together, so if I have GST, PST, I can add them together and it won't matter, and calculate it all at the same time. Thanks for watching.